Hello, this is Carolyn from Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I'm back today to continue on our garden market journal from a digital kit from My Porch Prints. We've been working on a portfolio that goes in the center of the book. And today we're going to do the back cover of this portfolio and the cover and inside front cover of the main journal. I've added a couple of things here that I wanted to show you since yesterday. All I did was go back and add some lace on the edge of this flip up piece and a little bow on this pocket. I added a little piece of crocheted lace and a piece of ribbon and a button here on this pocket, and some white lace. I'm not sure you can see that very well, but some white lace there at the top of that, and just a little piece of ribbon. Over here I have some little gold dots that just peel off and stick on. And that's all I did. I just, there's plenty on the pages already, but I always like to add a little something. The only problem with adding things like this is it makes your journal more bulky, and this one's going to end up the same way. And when we're finished, we'll tie it all together with a ribbon for closure. I just can't quit adding things, so that's how I like my journals to be. So this closes back up, and then on the back side, I went ahead and did this last night because what I did was nothing new, but I'll describe it to you. One of the neat things that I found was a book that I had that has a lot of garden flowers in it. I'll show it to you. It's a beat up old book that I've had forever. And I have lots of gardening books and bird books. I love nature. This is just something I picked up at an antique store or thrift store one time, and it's got some neat kind of pen and ink, pastel colored looking pictures in it that I will plan to use in my journals. I don't like to take apart a book, but this has been in my cabinet for probably 30 years and I've never used it for anything. So here's some Easter lilies that I pulled out that I'm going to use somewhere. So the background on this page here, I just ripped the page with this iris, pastel iris, I thought would look good behind everything that I'm doing here. So that's where that came from. Again, this is the back cover of the portfolio. I have chosen a little sticker here that says, "Love is like a beautiful flower, which I may not touch, but whose fragrance makes his garden a place of delight just the same." That was said by Helen Keller. You'll have to pardon me today. I've been to the eye doctor and gotten my eyes dilated, so I hope I'm going to be able to do this. I can't do anything else, so I thought I would share this while I could. This wide pocket here with the two pockets on it is the same as what we worked on in the very beginning that's here on the cover. This is just a different pattern, different design, and so I just went ahead and put it on here, and I glued it down on 3 sides so I could have a pocket on the side for this pretty card. What I did on this one was punch my hole in the top and tie a ribbon. It has a tag in the back pocket and flower sticker. In this front pocket, I've chosen to put this piece instead of just a squared up card. This is pretty with the scallops, and it's a journal card. I have a butterfly sticker, the word always, some lace, and some pearls. So I think that finished up our portfolio nicely. It's nice to pre-make these things and then they're ready to go in. I have 2 more that'll go in this journal as we work on it. So this just folds together and is ready to put right in the middle of our journal when we get it completed and ready to sew together. I hope you've enjoyed this first part of this journal. It's kind of different for me to create it with you instead of just doing a flip through, but I'm happy to do that. So people ask that I do that, and I'm happy to do it. I like to work on these things every day, so it makes me have a video almost every day. So I don't want to overload you, but it's there for you to watch forever, so you can watch it whenever it's convenient. Anyway, I had fun doing this, and I hope you are enjoying yours too. So now I'm going to start on the main journal, and what I did was just take off the outside page, and I inked all around. You can use whatever you want on the cover. This is just what I chose to use. And we'll do the front cover partially, the front cover and the inside front cover today. What I decided to do here on this cover is use my stickers again. So you'll have to watch me try to peel these off. But my idea was to have this butterfly up here fluttering around the flowers. And then at the bottom, I'm going to have a bunch of flowers, like a bouquet has been picked. And then tied with a ribbon. So I'll do that much today, and then I'll tell you a couple of other ideas I have to finish off this cover later. So we work on peeling and sticking these stickers down. These stickers are great. I got them on Amazon, and they just come with a whole bunch of different designs and different patterns and different colors of flowers, and you can just buy those and put them in your stash and have them ready to go anytime. I've had a lot of problems with my eyes. I had a macular pucker, or epiretinal membrane it's called. It's been 6 years ago now, and it took a good part of 2-3 years to figure out what to do about it, to get the surgery, and then after all that was said and done, I had double vision. So we worked and worked with glasses until we found the right combination that helps with the double vision. So I hadn't been back to the doctor since COVID, so I was glad to go today, and glad to also find out that my eyes have not changed. So that's a good thing. But they have to dilate your eyes to do all this stuff, and so it takes me all day long to get over that. This bow, I just tied it from that seam binding that I love to use. I think that looks neat. It looks like someone picked out some flowers up here and made a bouquet, and at the market, and the person has tied it with ribbon for them to take with them. this is all I'm going to do on this cover right now. And I think what I'm going to do, and I don't know if one of these is the fabric I'm going to use, but I think when I get this all put together, I'm going to do an edge with fabric that wraps around to the back to just reinforce the edge, and maybe run some lace down it. This is one of the fabrics I thought might go with it, and this was the other one. These are just some that I have. I have a tendency to buy these things and never use them. I think I might like that the best. But we'll do that later after I get the book all put together and sewn together. Then I will decide on the fabric and the lace and wrap it around from front to back, and that will reinforce this edge. Since the book will be really fat, I don't want it to pull out. And so that'll be saved for another lesson. So that's the cover for now. Again, I cut it out, rounded the corners, inked it, and so now we're ready to do the inside front cover. And this is where this will go here. So we're just going to do this side today. I decided to use the 3-tiered pockets that come in the kit. These are the materials I'm going to use, and first I'll put the pockets on there. Let me get this all sorted out. These 3 pockets I cut out. I had to trim them just a little bit on each side to fit in here, because whenever you put something in, you don't want it to go right up to this center line, because you've got other things going in there. And so keep that in mind when you're cutting your pieces to go on these pages. Anyway, this is what I did. And what I'm going to do is glue down the 3 pieces on each side and the bottom to make the pockets. So I'll do that next. I'm doing it just a little bit toward the outside edge to leave this more open here in the center. This one will go next. Just line that up with the one under it, press it down. This one will go next. Okay, now our pockets are ready to fill up. I chose this from the kit, and I'm gonna put a butterfly on there. Another one of my stickers. Oh, look at there, it came right up. This will go in the back pocket, like so. The next pocket will hold this, these are all journal cards. There's lots of space to write on this page with your journal cards, and this in behind that one. On the back side of these, again, I have cut them out, rounded the edges, and inked everything before I got on here to show you what I'm doing. I chose this one with the little bench and the flowers. I like these that are shaped irregular. They're really neat. This can be written on the back. I tuck it in this spot. Try and fix them so you can kind of see each one. And the next thing I did was, this is part of a picture that was one of the printed pages. It was this one here. And I wanted something to go on here, and I thought these words looked nice in this decorative trim. So I cut this apart, and we'll use it that way. So just keep that aside. And then this, I thought about making it a pocket, but I decided not to. I'm just going to glue it on there and then decorate it just a little. So we'll glue that down. And when I cut it out, I cut it to fit the width and the same across the bottom. So all these edges match up. So that's glued down. And what I'm going to do is give it a butterfly over here and a flower that extends up above it over here. Well, I don't know what I did today to get these stickers to come off easier, but it makes me happy not to have to struggle with that. So there's our inside front cover. And if you want to come back and put some ribbons or lace or trim, I may do that later. Maybe something in this corner. But for now, that's what we've done. And that's all I'm going to do today. We've got our front cover partially done. The inside front cover. The whole center of the book is this portfolio. I see it's getting kind of fat, but that's okay. We'll tie it together with a ribbon. It'll make a beautiful gift for someone. So next, after this one, I will work on doing something on this page, just a little something. And then we'll do our next page on the inside, and I may start on this envelope. So if you don't have this, you can always go with just another one of your printed pages from the kit and do your own thing. But this is an envelope that comes from my bank, and it's large with a window. And what I'm going to do is fold down this corner, have a pocket there with whatever to show through this window, and make a pocket on the back like so. So if you have an envelope big like that, or even smaller, it doesn't matter. It can fit in there, and maybe I'll give you some ideas, and you will know what you want to do with yours. So the next one, we will do a little something here. We'll decorate this page, and we'll start on our envelope. So I hope you've enjoyed step 4, and I look forward to working on this again, either later on today or in the morning, and get another video made as soon as I can. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day here in Kentucky. The yard man is supposed to come and clean up all the junk that's fallen in the yard and laying all over the place, dead leaves and sticks, and get my yard cleaned up. And I have a very large yard, and went out yesterday and raked all the leaves out of my garden so he could mulch those leaves today. So I'm getting ready, getting spring fever, and ready to find the joy in each day and share it by growing beautiful flowers in my garden and passing out smiles to everyone I meet along the way. So remember, every day's a gift, and I hope you will enjoy this one. And so that's it for now. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.